Heard horrible,
Best to make camp.
Yeah, is it best to make camp? Is it time to make camp? Is now the time to make camp? I'm gonna say no. It's probably not time to make camp. Yeah. We go in.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
All of this, sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Or horrible, see it for like a second.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
Chop. Oh.
So much blood. The Illithids take what's useful and discard the rest. Need to find a way forward. I'll strike you down.
Zombie. Zombie. A real zombie? By the way, after turning this cheat on to give me infinite movement opportunities, the game has gotten so much better. I'm having so much more fun. So much more fun. Ooh, look at this horrible, nasty, like... I tried to play the combat proper, and I just couldn't. Couldn't do it. I failed you all. But I just couldn't. I couldn't. No. No. Where's the last guy? This guy? Can I jump up there? Does it remove like all of the challenge from the combat? Sure. Do I really care? Absolutely not. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I know the parts of the game. I've played this game enough at this point to know the parts of the game that I enjoy and the parts of the game that I don't enjoy.
Descend. Obey.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
This is the way I'm meant to go. Rescue Zariel's asset. Is this the... Oh, this is the thing I need to get for Will. Save before we go in.
Descend. Assemble. Prepare.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap. Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles.
Is that
Unusual.
Mizora inside?
Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Ah.
Why, perish the thought. Every word was nothing less than true. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
I smashed the pod. Yeah, destroy it. Easy.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? We could be long dead before that long's elapsed.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Not going to happen, but I do like your spunk. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened
I
his
can kill
tongue.
everybody in the
It's
game
a
except
real
her.
Cracker of a tale.
The one that I want to kill.
Ta-ta.
And the game just won't allow it. The game just says, get literally fucked, idiot. Bruh. Like, for real?
Bring death. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not
Conehead.
be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
I'll go for it.
I have no need for a throne. You could merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way. Gather yourselves.
Add polling center, you say.
We march to victory.
Okay. Horrible little brain thing.
Descend, assemble. Obey.
Obey.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
Mine too. It's excited by something down here.
Is it the absolute herself?
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Sure, we enter. Oh, this fucking guy. Yeah, there's the three of them. It's these three.
You said it was under control.
Gortash.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker. Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect
Edward Kenway looking motherfucker. Look at him.
Weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Baal!
Oh, there it is. That's not good. I hate when that happens. Giant brain, king, queen thing. Giant immortal brain.
The Testament of Merkel.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Or tadpole.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones.
Oh.
March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
That's bad. That's bad for us. I'm pretty sure that's bad for us. That's not good for us. I'm pretty sure that's all kinds of bad bombing.
There you are.
Hello.
As predicted.
Hi, J.K. Simmons.
What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With pleasure.
So long as Nightsong's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up.
Heard, get Nightsong out of the cage. Is Nightsong his daughter? Question mark. Press on. Or get Nightsong out of the cage. There's a mind flare somewhere. I think there's an option here if you have Gale with you that you can send him to explode and the game just ends here. Come on, Ketheric, let's go. Chomp chop. Fucking die.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Rip J.K. Simmons. Uh-oh. Oh. That's bad for us. That's not good for us at all. And now we cheat. I agree. I agree, Shadowheart. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing imaginable. Actually, the worst thing of all time that ever was. Wrecked.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Fuck right he is. Yeah.
Together, we have crushed him, brain and body.
Don't be that rude to J.K. Simmons. Hell yeah.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed.
You have my sword. My fealty.
Yes,
Do what you
ma'am.
must. Then we fly this foul place.
Yes, ma'am.
The chosen of Merkel.
Do I have to get all 3 relics now?
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes
here.
together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those 3 against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely
They have the same
she
hair.
follows Baal, god.
The same hair.
Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. Perhaps not a cure, but you found the source of your infection and the reason for its abnormality. The crown atop the Elder Brain. Its markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Okay. Am I over encumbered? There. No, I'm not over encumbered.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How?
You were literally there when we were talking. Okay.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Okay.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Okay. Okay.
Helen! Isabel!
Here they are. The lesbians.
My love. You are dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night
They're
that
so
you'd
cute.
come back to me. But somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all.
Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be.
Hmm.
And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Damn. Damn.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
They gonna fuck. So we go to camp now?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
No.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
On second thought, I get fucked.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Alright. Do these guys count as party members? So
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Morla's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I
For
need
the
another
children?
bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
We beat the baddies.
Ugh, children. Okay. Now we make camp. Okay. Hey, Shadowheart. How's it going?
You wanted something? Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me
Heard.
might be in vain just now. I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Okay.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Wolf boys. Her parents. I know her parents are important at some point.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
We've got other concerns.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
But we already have the Yorha sword.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for.
I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Now I can speak with her?
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Wow.
Of course. I thought you'd never ask.
I can just get them? Oh my god, I'm fine. Oh, don't worry, I'm just covered in a lot of blood right now. Oh my god, I'm fine. They're so gay, look at them. Self-destructing currently. Oh, so you can just get as many as you want.
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Nightsong, defied Shah. I don't know what comes next. But at least I have you by my side. Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable
Heard this
company.
before.
And attractive company.
Hi. Hi, Asterion.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Yeah, we need to deal with Cazador at some point. I'm gonna have to shuffle the party around because there's like loyalty missions we have to do to everybody. We're about to enter Act 3.
Child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Does she let me?
I'll consider it if I am in need of relief. Until then, I'll enjoy watching you squirm from the anticipation of it.
Okay. I don't want to talk to him. I don't give a shit about him. Hey, Will.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
I don't know who your father is.
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Heard save failed religion.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Wow, what a loser. What a loser.
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. After, he said only 1 word. Go. So I did. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Okay. Thanks, Will. Hi, Karlak.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city.
You don't say.
One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just, it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Damn. Feels bad. I talked to her as well.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Oh, are you a crewmate? Heard. Hi, Gale.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Cool. Okay. We rest. I do that. Oh, hey, the owlbear's back. Og. Oh, what a camera angle.
The cub holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound.
A wound. I heal it. I'm definitely a healer character. For sure, for sure. Attack him. That's so dumb. +4, +6, +6. Menacemication.
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the
No, I
leg.
can't see it because the camera angle is dog shit.
The little beast's quite charming once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
Why is Shadowheart a dick to him? Did we not? Okay. Yeah.